Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mr. Asen, the guy with the soprano. As promised, today we are going to talk about how to get a tourist visa. Yes, I've done a video like this. That was before the pandemonium happened. So I want to give you an update. This kind of visa is what a lot of people use to come over to Thailand and look for jobs. The tourist visa lasts for a period of 3 months. You first get 2 months through the embassy, and then you can extend for another 30 days here in Thailand. One thing that I keep forgetting to mention is that if you have not taken your vaccine of the pandemonium, please go back and take it, because some positions will ask you if you have taken it and to prove that you have through the certificates. Please just do yourself a favor and just take it. All right, so let's get to the points of the tourist visa. There are 8 Thai embassies in Africa and 1 consulate in Madagascar. Before you start applying, check which embassy is accredited to provide you with a visa so that you can get it quicker. Because if you try to apply in a place or a country that your country of origin is not accredited, it will take a very long time or you might get denied. So check that. I will be checking on my phone to check the pointers that we are going to talk about. If you're from Angola, Botswana, Lesotho, Madagascar, Malawi, Mauritius, Namibia, Swaziland, Eswatini, South Africa, Zambia, and Zimbabwe, the embassy that is in Pretoria, South Africa, it is accredited to help you get this visa done. But if you are from another country and you hold a permanent residence or you have a residency card in these countries, the embassy in South Africa, Pretoria, can assist you. All right, so let's get to the pointers. The first point, you need a passport, and your passport must not expire within less than 6 months, and passport must contain at least 2 completely empty visa pages. On the other video, I told you that if you have a passport that is less than 2 years, please go and get a new passport. Number 2, 1 original visa application form completely filled out. The application form must be signed by the applicant personally unless an applicant is a minor. And then if you're applying for more than one person, each must have their own application. Copy of the passport, that is number 3. This is the data page where it shows your names, your profile, and any other previously visas held, especially if it's Thai. And then copy of your ID, that is number 4. This ID doesn't mean a passport. If you have a driver's license or your national ID card, in Botswana we call it Omang. Number 5, if you are not from that particular country but you live there, you need to submit a residency permit or certificate. And then number 6, 2 passport photos. They must be taken within 6 months and they must be in color. Number 7, a copy of return flight itinerary and reservation. If you go to a travel agent and tell them that you want to get a visa done, especially mention where you're going, they are able to do that for you. Some of them do it for free, some of them do it for a little fee because they understand that people use them to get visas, and yeah, so some of them do it for free. Number 8, proof of booking for accommodations in Thailand. This must correspond with travel dates on your ticket. Book for the whole period. If not hotel or guest house booking, we will accept an invitation letter to visit Thailand. I usually don't recommend people to say that they're visiting someone, because then a lot of paperwork needs to be provided by the person that you are visiting. The least that you can do, if you trust that person, they can send you money that when you get here you can return to them. But if you have enough money, you don't need to mention that you're visiting anyone. And then to be clear with this, remember, when you buy your flight ticket, it needs to be between 60 days. I know that I said 3 months is the visa. Yes, but you should make it 60 days, because this other 30 days that you're going to request here in Thailand, it might get rejected. So they might question you that I've done it before, got a 3 months return ticket, and when I arrived in Thailand, they're like, nope, you need to make it 60 days. And then your accommodation, you can go on bookings.com and plan and even write an itinerary. You can write an itinerary that you send to the embassy so that they can see that you actually planned, you know where you're going. And then your bookings.com, some places you can cancel for free. And then number 9, a copy of your recent bank statement for the last 3 months with a closing balance of 20,000 baht, which is equivalent to 9,000 rands and $700 if you are by yourself. If you're coming with someone, it has to be $40,000, meaning 1,400 US dollars. I think that's That's straightforward. It says the name of the applicant must be indicated clearly in your financials. Make sure that your name is clear and those are your bank accounts. You're not sharing those bank accounts with someone, because some people have shared bank accounts. And if you're sharing bank accounts, there should be a letter approving from that person who says, okay, you can use this and this person has access to this money. Number 10, proof of employment in your country of residence in the form of a recently signed letter by your employer. If not, please write and sign a letter to attach to your application stating you are not employed and any reason, if any, you want to give that you have sufficient funds to travel. All right, this one is tricky for people who actually don't have jobs. Here's the thing: if you have a job, that's great. You can use you apply for leave and then you can use that application. If it's approved, you can attach that on the application. If you don't have a job, you can write where you're going to get your funds. If your family is funding you, great. If you don't have anything, you can use, I personally use my title deed before because I was not employed. I attached it to show that, you know what, every other month I get this money coming from my property, and they accepted it. And one other time, a friend who runs a business to provide them with a letter that they're probably like employed, or they're commissioned to work as a freelancer, so they get this much from a virtual job that they do. So find a way that you can convince them that you can have income as time goes on. Number 11 talks about minors. I don't think we really need to talk about minors. I would not encourage a minor to come over here. Number 12, yellow fever vaccination. Yes, go ahead and get your yellow fever vaccine if you've traveled to places that of risk. I think Zambia is one of them. Or just have it. You never know, whichever country that you have been to, or if you have not been to any country and you are able to get the vaccine, just get your yellow fever and just have it ready. Number 13, the price of the visa is 500 rands. This 500 rands, usually they advise you to pay within the same month that you're going to submit your application. If you're going to submit your application in May, you should make the payment in May. Don't make the payment in April and then submit in May. So how long does the visa take if you apply it directly by yourself? Let's say you go to South Africa and apply for it. It will take approximately three days after you have submitted the documents. But if you are from another country, it will take maybe a week. Let's say you submit it on Monday, it will arrive on Saturday or latest by Monday. So how do you get your application to Pretoria? Couriers like DHL know how to do it. You just go to DHL, tell them that, you know what, I want to submit my application for the visa. The visa place is in Pretoria. This is the address, and they know what they need to do. They'll give you forms to fill, giving them the rights to submit your application and then collect your visa once everything is done. And please, when they ask for on the application, when they ask for your email, make sure that you write the email that you are going to use. And from the day you send in your application, check your emails daily, because if they require something, they will email you. Yes, they will definitely email you and ask you to provide that whatever that is needed. The success rate of getting a visa to Thailand is like 99%. I have never heard anyone that I referred or helped to get visas get rejected. You provide everything that they need, they will give you the visa. Even sometimes when you're missing something, they will email you to provide that. They emailed me before because my itinerary did not match the length that I would stay. So I then did my bookings and then I sent it back to them. And then if you are from a different country and you want to apply through an embassy that is not accredited for you, your visa can take up to 1 or 2 months. Your visa can take 1 to 2 months before they could actually try and approve, because they have to send your application straight here to Thailand for them to assess and check if actually they can give you the visa. But when you apply in an accredited embassy, they know what to do and how to do it, and your visa can be processed fast. And you can apply for your visa 3 months before you leave. Say, for example, you apply, you get your visa in May. You have 3 months to activate your visa. You have the whole of May, June, and the end of July. You have to have activated your visa. So 3 months before you leave, you can apply for your visa. I hope this video helps and you are clear on it. Please go ahead and take your vaccines, the vaccines that are needed. and so that you won't have problems once you leave your country. I hope to see you on the next video. Ciao.